let's start. Yeah. Okay. We always start on time one. So for those of you who is watching our live, my live with Vanessa for first time. My name is Jess. I'm a physiotherapist. I fix people with joint pain, and due to nature of my work, I get to meet a lot of runners with joint problem, pain, because of the pain, they cannot run as good and then they have to rest from running. This is quite tough for them. And for the past few weeks, since MCO day one, Vanessa and I have been talking about yoga for runner and how yoga can help with pain. So now we decided to talk about how yoga can enhance your running performance. It's not just about pain, it's also helping you to improve your performance. Okay. And when we talk about, hey, do yoga, people be like, huh? Yoga is about like twisting body into some funny shape, or like circles, something like that. And I even have a client when I tell them, oh, you can actually try out yoga because you're quite stiff. He said, no, lor, I feel very sad when I go yoga class because the teacher say, you lor, because you go running, that's why you're stiff. You have to stop running, then only you will become less stiff. So I feel very sad for him actually. And then he tell me, I don't want to go already because I go yoga because I'm hoping the yoga can help me with my running performance. But mana tahu this teacher said you have to stop running in order to practice yoga. So end of the story lah. And that's why Vanessa and I founded this yoga for runners in Malaysia because we want to tell runners you can actually use yoga to improve your running. You don't have to stop running because of yoga. Okay, so if you come to our class, right, all of the participants are runners and everyone is stiff, so you won't feel bad, because there are people who is more stiff than you. Okay. Anyway, enough of talking for myself. Vanessa, you want to talk about yourself a bit more?
Yeah. So beside being a yoga teacher, I'm also a yoga therapist. In order to be a yoga therapist, you have to have teacher training cert. I mean, you have to be a yoga teacher first because you need to know the foundation. Moving on to therapist is more focused on the therapeutic side, like people's joint, people's pain, and I can incorporate this into the yoga for runners so that let the runner knows what to do to avoid injuries and what to do to improve their performance. So basically our class is just these two: improve performance, avoid injuries. And of course there are also breathing practice to make your run easier or make you less effort to finish your race with the mindfulness practice. So we have quite a good testimonial, right, Jess? Someone completed 100 miles or 160 kilometers with the breathing and the mindfulness practice.
Because running it's not just about running. I always tell runners, running is about, if you are doing long distance, right, it's about the mental strength as well. When you talk about mental strength, you have to talk about mindfulness, how to stay focused, how not to think about food, think about stopping, think about some blister in your leg. It's how you control your mind. That's one thing. And then what about running technique at different terrain, how you can tackle all the terrain, how you can run better without putting a risk of injury on yourself. And so today our topic, we choose to talk about uphill running, because I always get complaints from runners. They tell me, my back very sore after I do hill training. I feel like my back want to break apart already. Okay. And then sometimes if you see them running uphill, they have to put their hand at the back to support. Okay, so you can actually improve this one. So one of the reasons why people feel like their back is sore, they feel like their back is going to break apart, is because they do not know how to engage their core, or their core muscles are not strong enough. Okay, so we have to talk today. We'll talk about how to engage your core and strengthen the core muscles, specifically to improve your uphill running. Because there are so many core exercises out there. If you Google core exercise, YouTube core exercise, you see tens of thousands of core workout. But which one is for you, right? So which one is for runners? Because we have limited time. We want to do things that is suitable for running. Okay, you have to choose. Yeah, you will not have problem getting all the exercises online free, but the real problem is which one is the one, which one is correct, and whether you are doing it correct or not. Okay, so how many poses we are going to learn today, Vanessa?
I think I just leave it to 2 because there are a lot of alignment that I need to tell them. If there are too much information in a very short time, people end up learning nothing. So it's better to have less, but make it in a correct way, and then they can practice at home.
Yes.
I know we cannot run right now, but now is the time where you strengthen those muscles. After the MCL lifted, then you can go out and do your run.
Yes, and also because it's Facebook Live, when we demonstrate the poses, we won't be able to see whether you do it correctly or not. So if you want to, if for safer practice, it would be good if the teacher can see how you do. That's why Vanessa offer online class using Zoom software. So if you're interested to find out more about the class, we will tell you how are you going to get a free yoga class at the end of this video. Okay, so let's start lah, Vanessa. I put you solo.
Yeah, we are talking about core. Everyone say core, but when I ask some of the students, show me where is the core, they point to the stomach. Actually, that is not entirely right. The core is a whole trunk. So when teachers say engage your core, most of the people will just suck in the stomach. Actually, it's more than sucking in. Some people, they suck in too much until they cannot talk or they cannot breathe. Then that is not the correct way. So how do we know whether we are doing it is, there are 2 ways to check. Number 1 is find your belly button, then 2 finger up, this point, you suck in mildly, and then you lift up. It's like you're wearing a wetsuit, but you zip up. So this part, remember, zip up. And then there is another muscle at the pelvic floor. Remember when you want to pee and you cannot find the toilet, what you do? You just hold your pee, right? Remember the muscles that you hold the pee? So you lift that one up, plus just now the point that I show you. So you lift everything up. That is engagement of the core. Okay, there are level of engagement. If you are just doing some posture, you may want to do it a little more tight. But if you're using it for running, you just need to have a gentle contraction and awareness. You don't need to lift up so hard like when you're doing it in yoga. You can test it out when you have time. So I'm just going to teach 2 poses today. Number 1, it will automatically help you to engage the core because you need to balance. Okay, I'm just going to the mat and demonstrate. I'm gonna sit like this, which I just teach this morning, this pose. So we will start with the knee bend. Support the leg first. Inhale, you lift up and make the leg parallel with the mat. So you stay here. Now you start to engage the core that I was talking about. Then release the hand. This is the beginners. Once you're getting comfortable here, then you can straighten the leg. All right. Now remember the core that I'm talking about. There's muscle. One of the things that most people will start falling to the back. That's because they start to round their back and hunching. So when you're rounding the back, you will definitely fall. How to prevent the fall is you need to straighten your spine, lift the spine up, push the chest up, and shoulder roll down. I will show you the example. Let's say you come up and then you round. See? You definitely fall. Then you come up, chest up, shoulder roll down. Chest up, shoulder roll down. Then you will not fall to the back. Another thing is, when you sit, you don't sit on the tailbone. You will sit on the sitting bone. Tailbone is like this. Okay? Sitting bone. You know, when you sit down, that the bone is touching, that's sitting bone. If you're rounding, you're sitting at the back, you know where the triangle is? That's the tailbone. So this is called boat pose or Navasana. When you are there, few things to remember. You have to straighten up your spine like someone is pulling your head up. Shoulder roll down. Lift the pelvic floor and engage your core. You're going to stay there for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then you rest. So you're going to do a few sets, maybe 10 sets. One of the benefit of this pose, besides toning your core, strengthening your core, is also one of the pose to flatten your tummy. So maybe this is more motivated for you to do, right? So we're done with one pose. Type in the comment if you have any question about this boat pose. All right, we can answer you later. Then we'll move on to the second pose. Most people will do it, and I always see on the social media they post it, but it's the wrong form. And I already see who is going to get shoulder injuries, who is going to get lower back pain. If you don't do it correctly, you're going to have these two injuries. Then what is the point of doing this? Might as well you just don't do it. So I'm going to give you the right alignment and how to do it. We're going to go to plank pose. Most commonly, I saw the plank pose, the shoulder is out. The elbow is out. The weight all goes to the shoulder. Then you have these shoulder injuries in the long run. Another one is when you are doing the plank, your stomach is not engaged, and then there is an arch in the back. That means you are not using the core to hold up the pose, but you're using your arm muscle. And plus the shoulder is away, there will be a serious injuries here. We have to focus on these two, the alignment of your hand, how you place your hand so that you don't injure your shoulder, and how you know whether you're engaging the core. I'm going to show you the example. Number one, we're talking about the arm. So we're going to hold our hand like this. You see, when I hold my hand like this, my shoulder and my elbow is one line, correct? If you are like this, that's touching. It's still slightly out. So hold until like this, and then you place the elbow on the mat, then release the hand. Then you are on the right alignment. And then when you are on the floor, your shoulder, your butt, and your heel should be one line, okay? Not a drop in the middle. Let me come to the mat. The hand, elbow placed down. Release the hand. Legs out, legs out. Okay? This one, engage the core. This one, without engage the core. Okay? Round the back slightly, push the back up, engage the core. You can even squeeze your butt a little bit. You see the butt, the heel, and the shoulder is one line. Okay? We do not want to see this. So when you're arching, that means all your weight goes to your lower back. Then you're going to start to have this lower back pain. And if your arm is not correct, more on the shoulder injuries.
Okay.
Remember the core engagement, the shoulder, and your alignment from the back. The shoulder, your butt, and the heel is one line. So for this pose, also plank pose, if you have any inquiry, also you can type in the comment. We can answer you. As I already explained what is engagement of the core. Okay, just
Okay.
I'm done.
Oh, I'm back again. All
Yes.
right. Yeah, just now we promised that we'll be telling you how to redeem a yoga class with Vanessa. So it's very simple. You just have to comment yoga, YOGA, to get a free online yoga class with Vanessa. Our class will be happening on Tuesday, 3 p.m. Yeah, it's important if to register to the class because the Zoom class is a private meeting. Okay, we have limited seats. Yeah, and the reason we open up to audience who watch our Facebook Live is because we want to make sure you do it correctly. Okay, the the class is about 1 hour, and then the teacher is going to show you a different poses with their purpose. Yeah, and then she will show you, and then we practice together, and then she will correct you. Yeah, this is the real value of the class. The teacher will correct you and make sure you do it correctly. Okay, it's like just now, like the plank pose. I don't even know we can actually put our hand like that in order to make sure we are in a good alignment, you know. Yeah. So there are a lot of tips that you can learn. And don't worry, she will not force you into the yoga pose. Yeah. Instead of forcing you, she will tell you how to modify it. Okay, because not everyone is flexible enough or strong enough, okay, for the kind of poses. Yeah, so please comment yoga, YOGA, and then we'll send you a form to fill up. Yeah, okay. Okay,
Jess,
while
maybe you
waiting.
want to. Why are we doing the core strengthening for the uphill for those who come in late?
Oh, yes. So for those of you who come in late, right? The reason why we talk about core to improve uphill running performance is because there are a lot of people that complains about their back very sore, their back want to break apart after they run uphill a lot. Yeah, that is because they do not engage their core muscles uh, efficiently, and also they do not have strong core muscles. Okay, so you will get a lot of core exercises online, but these exercises may not be suitable for uphill running. Okay, so that's why Vanessa choose 2 yoga poses that can engage the core muscles and at the same time improve your uphill running performance. Yeah, and of course you must be able to breathe normally when you do the poses. Otherwise, can you imagine you hold your breathing when you run uphill throughout the running? It can be very tough. Yeah, so comment yoga if you would like to get a free online yoga class with Vanessa on Tuesday 3 p.m. Okay, so let's answer question from Jenny. I do plank regularly.
Okay, I read the question. If you do plank, if you want to reap the benefit, 20 to 30 seconds, and then you rest, and then you just repeating many laps. If you do one shot for a longer time, your form may be incorrect at the end. So when your form is incorrect at the end, then you will get injuries. So it's better to do 20, 30 seconds. If you want to do 50 sets, it's up to you. But every time stop at 30, 35 seconds, 20 to 35. That's for you to get the benefit of it. If you are doing it for a long time, after 30 seconds, you're exerting your energy. And then it may have a risk of going into a form that is not as perfect as the beginning. And that's where the injury starts. What to do? The more you do, the better. But try to make it short.
Right. Okay.
It's less effort, right? If you do it more time, short.
Tend to
short
push
period.
limit in doing plank. I think she has special obsession about plank huh? Obsessed about planking.
Don't need to do it more than 30 seconds if you want the benefit. Unless you want to train for breaking the record, then
7 hours that one. 7 hours,
hours,
right? 8 hours, crazy.
8 hours for the men. I think women was 4 hours. Is it
Oh,
something like that? But
oh,
unless you're training for that, then you can do this. But if you really just want to do the plank for your nice core and you want to reap the benefit, 30 seconds is good enough.
And also it also depends on your objective of doing the practice yoga, because if your objective of practicing yoga is for what, nice tummy, flat tummy, then you do plank a bit more, lor. Yeah. But if you're for improved running, then different, yeah. Okay, it will be different. So at the end of the day, it depends on the objective, because like sometimes Vanessa will teach classes to detox, yeah, yoga poses for detox, and then sometimes yoga poses for to improve lower back pain, sleep this, neck sleep this as well, yeah, with objective, yeah. We must know the objective. Okay. Okay, let's see whether we have people want to interested to. Wow, Tech White, I see like Tech White tag a lot of friends to watch this.
Oh, very
Okay,
nice.
very nice of him. Thank you. Oh, Jaya Guhan, yoga for good health. Yes, yoga for good health. I see quite a number of people comment yoga. Yeah. Okay. We will send you the form to register for the class after Facebook Live. Okay. Yeah. So if you have any question, feel free to write your question in the comment, even if the live is finished, because we'll check the live. Yeah. If you are watching replay, you can still put in your comment. Okay. Yeah. Eldred, yoga for good photos. Well, actually, I have to agree with you, Eldred. Yeah, I do see a lot of people, they post, they make some very complicated yoga poses, and then they get a lot of likes. Yeah, Vanessa, what do you think about this kind of photo? Yoga for good photo.
Some people who is not really understand what yoga is, this is the first level that they understand nice photo. Like if you practice deeper, you will slowly be detached from this. Yoga is not about body, it's body plus the mind. So ultimately, it will work onto the mind. It start with the breathing concentration, withdrawal senses, meditation. So all this is the last part of yoga. You have to add the posture plus the mind plus the behavior. Like the first two practice is behavior. How can you be harmony with the people around you, and how can you be a good person? Like you're not going to kill, you're not going to lie. All these add up only is called yoga. The one that you see on the picture is just one part of yoga, which is called posture or asana. So if it is one part of it, you cannot call the whole thing is yoga. You cannot call a brick a house, right? It's still a brick. So of course, everyone start with physical because it looks so cool, on the photo. But when you are deeper practice, you will slowly know that, okay, I want to work on my mind anymore. You feel like you're more calm, you're more relaxed, and it helps tremendously in your run, especially you're aiming for those long distance run.
Okay, Ken.
It's a good start.
Yes. And just now we almost come to the end of the Facebook Live. Yeah. As we mentioned just now, improve uphill performance. Core is just one of the part. Yeah, you have to have strong hip, strong glute muscles, strong hamstring, strong knees, strong calf muscles in order for you to go up strongly. Because there are people with pain issue when they run uphill, and there are people with strength issue as well. Yeah, they feel like their body cannot go uphill as good as other people. Yeah, they will be leading at the front, but when it comes to the hill, then they'll be dropped. Okay, so next week, same day, on Thursday as well, 4:30, we are going to talk about the hip and the gluteus strengthening for uphill training. Yeah, because when you talk about uphill training, it's complicated. It's not just about core. That's why we break into parts. Okay, and at the meantime, when you come to the yoga class, the online yoga class, of course, we will correct you, then you will understand the class better. Okay, again, comment yoga to get a free online yoga class with Vanessa. Okay, before we end, and Vanessa, do you have anything you want to say?
So we're going to make this to 5 series. Today is series number 1 for your core. For this uphill run performance, we will, like what you say, we will have to work on other part of the muscle. So that will be the next week and the following week and the following. Don't worry, we will finish the 5 series. Even the MCO is lifted, we will move to the live to weekend. But hopefully that you not just watch only. I hope you are also practicing at home. And when you encounter any question, you can always tell Jess or tell me. We are very happy to just rectify or correct you.
Okay. Ken, time to say goodbye already lah. We'll see you next week or hopefully Tuesday during our online class. Okay, we will send you, for those of you who comment yoga, we will send you the registration form. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for
Bye-bye.
watching again.
Bye-bye.